Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Iman from On Point, and I'm thrilled to be your host for today. Thank you so much all for joining today's webinar on Tempo integration. This webinar is about integration between Jira, Tempo, and Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, and it is designed specifically for project and finance team. And in this webinar, we'll start with a quick presentation, then we will have a demo, and then we will, of course, show you the pricing plan. And finally, we will have a Q&A session where we are going to answer all your questions. So please make sure to write all your questions in the comment section down below. Today, we have a special guest joining us all the way from the Czech Republic. We have Barbara with us. She's the product owner at OnPoint. Hello, Barbara. How are you?
Hi, Iman. I'm fine, thank you. How are you today?
Good. Are you excited for today's webinar?
Yes. I'm very happy and very excited to be here today. I'm looking forward to telling you more about another great solution we developed for you. I hope you're gonna enjoy the next 30 minutes also. Thank you all for coming. And I think we're ready to start.
Sure thing. So, Barbara, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Let me just quickly switch my screens or add the website of our US branch. First, I would like to outline what lies ahead of us today. I'll start with a brief introduction to our company and my current role. Then I'll explain the main purpose and the benefits of the solution in theory, and we'll show you some part of it during a short demo. We'll continue with some pricing and onboarding information, and we'll leave some time for your questions at the end of the session. Now, let me tell you a bit more about our company. Some of you already know us, but for those who are coming across our company for the first time, OnPoint Ltd is an Atlassian Gold Solution partner and a Microsoft partner. Recently, we earned the Solution Partner designation in business applications for the core product we implement, which is Microsoft D365 Business Central. We have branches across Europe, Northern and Western Africa, and the US. And my role with OnPoint is product owner, and I'm in charge of our various Business Central add-ons and integrations. Now let me switch to our ebook so that we can start with the presentation of the product. So I hope you can see it now. Today I'd like to introduce you to our Tempo integration, which is an integration between Tempo, Jira, and Business Central. Its main goal is to eliminate the tedious manual tasks involved in processes such as client billing at the end of each month. The integration was designed specifically for project teams, project managers, and to some extent also for CFOs. With Tempo integration, you can track employee work, log time, manage costs, and bill your clients efficiently so that you can focus on what really matters, making data-driven decisions, analyzing costs and profits of your projects, adjusting margins, or for example, identifying projects that are possibly at the risk of loss. Before we move to the practical part of the session, I'd like to mention a few of the most important benefits first. As you can see at first glance from this list of features, we did our best to make the solution as functional and as easy to use as possible. We automated most manual processes, and we offer a high level of customizability so that you can adjust the product to your company's needs. Let's start with deep financial insights as our first benefit. The integration gives you a clear overview of your project's financial health. You can track costs, evaluate profitability, make data-driven decisions, and also you can get a free Power BI report that further extends what you have already available in the Business Central Standard Project Manager's Role Center. Next, we have our streamlined cost management. Whether you're in charge of billing or budgeting, the integration helps you stay on top of your project's finance. It works for both new projects and existing projects, and also it has flexible mapping that adjusts to how your projects are set up in Jira and Business Central. I'll show you more of that during the demo. Then we have the efficient workflow integration. This point may sound a bit abstract, but it's actually very simple. As you're about to see later, we mirror standard processes, and we use standard project terminology and pages, which ensures quick onboarding and a steep learning curve for your teams. Then we have the customizability. For example, you can decide how long the previous month will stay open, so that your teams have enough time to finish their work and also to match your company's billing cycle. You can also double check some key workload information before posting them into the system, before entering them to your project. This feature is called pre-posting checks, and again, I'll show you more of that during our demo session. For clear billing, you can decide if your workload lines should be merged according to resources or GL accounts. This feature comes handy in case you need to manage a larger volume of data. For example, if you need to handle tens or even hundreds of workload lines each month. The following benefit is linked to the previous month. In case you need to keep a clear audit trail and you ever need to revisit the merged lines, they will be securely stored in our workload archive. Then we have the automatic resource creation. This point is quite self-explanatory. If there are any resources from your Jira that don't exist in your BC yet, they can be created automatically. And lastly, our secure permissions ensure that only users assigned to your project as project managers can modify the workload lines before posting them or before entering them to your project planning lines. And on the following pages, you can get some setup tips and some frequently asked questions. We'll make sure that you get the ebook as part of the follow-up email you all receive after the webinar. And that's all regarding the theoretical part. Now let's have a look at the product in action. So I'm just going to switch my screens again so that you can see the demo environment I prepared. I hope it's visible now. I forgot to mentioned or highlight that in case you have any questions during the session, please do not hesitate to write them to the chat, and my colleague and I will try answering them at the end of the session. Now let me give you a quick walkthrough of the basic workflow our solution is based on. If any of you have ever worked with the timesheets feature in Business Central, our workflow will also feel very familiar to you because even with our integration, your work logs will also land in the project journal. You just need to pre-configure a few things on the project card first. After the work logs are downloaded into the journal, you can review them and post them as usage to your project exactly the same way as you would when using the timesheets. Once the work logs are posted, they are transferred to your project planning lines where you can either keep them to track costs or build them to your clients to track revenues as well. All right, let's start with the project card. First, you need to make sure that you're correct, that your project from Jira is mapped to your project in Business Central correctly. You can do that in the Jira project keys. You can do that in the field called the Jira project keys. Next, you need to make sure that the task line where you're about to download the work logs contains the correct tempo account. To give you some context, this project is mapped to one of our live projects in our company's Jira, and also to give you some more details about another great feature called flexible mapping I mentioned during the ebook presentation. You can actually use multiple Jira project keys to map to a single project in your Business Central, and you can also take the same tempo account and map it to multiple Jira project keys, and that this should give you enough flexibility to mirror the setup you have for your project in your Jira. And the last step you need to do before you can start downloading your work logs, you need to select the project journal line type. This value defines the line type your work log lines will have after you download them to your project journal. As you can see, we work with standard values Business Central offers, so there's nothing new there. And now we can download some work logs. We're ready to start. So if you use, or if you're going to use the solution for your ongoing project, it's very likely that you will be using our job queue entry for the automated workflow. That means that all your work logs will be downloaded automatically overnight. But let's say you're only starting with the solution, and perhaps you'd like to download some historical work logs first. It's possible that you would want more control in this case, and we have a manual action for that. You can find it in your tasks area. You just need to go to the line tab, click the project task drop-down menu, and select our action called load tempo work logs. Here you just need to make sure that the work logs you're about to download correspond to the same period as shown here, because the integration always works with the current month by default. As you can see here, my sandbox is a bit stuck in the past because it says July, and I'm about to download some work logs from this week. So let me just adjust the period slightly. Then you need to download the value from the updated from field, because that's something tied to the automated workflow or to the automated download, and it would disrupt our example here. And then you just need to confirm the action and wait until the download is completed. So let's give it a few seconds. You can see that we already successfully created 4 work log lines, so we can check them now in our project journal. So let's go back to the project task drop-down menu and open the journal. Again, as you can see, the posting day filter is always set to the current month by default. Again, sorry for the wrong period here. We can either just enter the exact period directly, or we can remove the filter because there won't be more than the 4 lines I've just downloaded. As you can see, this is how they look like. At this point, you can review the information, and if you're happy with the data, you can post them via the standard posting action. So let's click the action. Here we need to define a posting date, because I have the merging feature set up for our sample project. You will see the result after I post the lines. So let's just select the 6th of August. And before the lines can be posted, you can get some notifications depending on what you configured in the integration settings. The integration can check, for example, if your work logs have been approved in Tempo before you download them to or enter them to your projects in BC, which is our case here. But you can also double check for duplicates. You can also make sure that all of the lines you're about to download belong to the same period. Or you can also check the pricing information of your resources. You can make sure that all the lines have the pricing information filled in correctly. If not, the field would be marked in red, and you could simply use the update amounts action here to pull the pricing information from your resources. So let's confirm our notification here, and let's wait for the confirmation message. So that's it. The lines have been posted. Let's go back to our project card, and you can see that the corresponding total amounts have been updated in the task area or at the task line level. And the same happened at the project planning lines level as well. And as you can see, all 4 work logs have been merged into a single line. That's because I have the merging feature set up for this particular project, and I decided to merge my work logs by resources. At this point, you can decide to either build the work logs to your clients exactly as you used to, so that you can track the revenue and the profits. Or you can just decide to track costs only. You can start analyzing your data. For example, you can use the quick overview available in the tasks area and check the budgeted amounts against your actual. Or maybe you're used to going to your project ledger entries and use the analyze mode. And speaking of analysis, we should still have enough time so that I can show you our Power BI report. Again, as I already mentioned, you can get it for free with some of our pricing plans, and it further extends what's already available in the BC and relevant charts and reports from the project managers role center. So this is the homepage of the report, where you can filter by projects or project managers. On the right, you can get some relevant total amounts. On the left, you can get your projects sorted by their statuses. Here you can dive deeper into the profit percentages across your project task lines and project planning lines for even more granular view. In the profit tab, you can get an overview of the profit shares across all your projects, including some information about how much profit they generate, or if any of them are currently in loss, as you can see here. And the last tab is also very interesting. It's called billability because it allows you to monitor the amount or the number of workload lines marked as non-billable. Now that means the lines with some claims or discounts on it. So you can, for example, monitor if the contracted number of contracted support hours for a given project has been exceeded or not. And that's all for a report. If you like it, and if you'd like to explore it in more detail, do not hesitate to reach out, because we will be happy to provide it to you with some testing data. And this would be the end of our practical part of today's session. Now I'd like to show you the pricing information, and also mention a few onboarding tips, and then we can move on to your questions if you have any. If not, don't worry, because we're prepared for that as well. So the pricing info can be found on in our Microsoft AppSource product offer. You just need to go to the corresponding tab called Plans and Pricing. As you can see, we offer 3 pricing plans, starting with the most basic one, offering 3 to 5 users or licenses. You can see that the pricing plans are divided based on your company size, or perhaps your team size. So as we go further down, the number of licenses available goes up with the standard and enterprise plan. You can also notice that the standard and enterprise plan contain or include the Power BI report we've just seen together. And lastly, we offer two subscription types, monthly one and an annual one. In case you would like to start testing the solution, you can just click that Buy Now button, go to your Microsoft 365 Admin Center, where you can assign the licenses and download the solution to your test environment from there. Then you automatically get a 30-day trial with full access, so that you can test everything, and so that you can really get that hands-on experience. In case you're interested in a custom deal, or your partner, just like us, and you would like to offer the solution to a prospect, do not hesitate to get in touch with us, and we'll be happy to discuss the available options. And that's the end of the pricing and onboarding part. So let's start with your questions, if you have any. Let me invite my colleague back to the stage, and you can let us know if you like the presentation, if you find the product interesting. Let us know if you have any specific questions about the features I mentioned, or that I didn't mention during the presentation, and you just noticed them in the sandbox environment.
Thank you so much, Barbara, for this session. It was really insightful. Thank you a lot. And I hope everyone found it also insightful and benefited from it. So now we move on to the Q&A session, as Barbara mentioned. So if you have any questions, please write them down in the comment section, and we will answer it all. Thank you so much. In the meantime, we prepared some frequently asked questions from our clients to share it with you. So, Barbara, can we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the first question that we usually get is which Jira product does Tempo integrate with?
Well, we developed the integration mainly for Jira software, but in case you work with another product of Atlassian, such as Jira Work Management or Jira Service Management, and you would be interested in a custom configuration, just let us know, and we'll make sure we get in touch.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. Next, we have what does flexible project mapping mean?
Yeah, okay. So this is something you could see during the demo. But just to recap, you can actually take multiple Jira projects and map it to a single project in PC. And you can take the same Tempo account and map it to multiple Jira projects. And that should give you the flexibility to copy or mirror the setup you have in Jira. At the same time, we check for duplicates. Therefore, the integration won't let you use the same combination of Jira project key and Tempo account in more than one project.
Okay, fair enough. Next, you have how can I use the integration for existing or new projects?
Yeah, that's a good question. We also get it quite frequently. Thanks to the flexible mapping I just mentioned, the system doesn't need to wait for you to create a new project in Jira. You can just take what you already have and map it to an ongoing project in your BC environment.
Mhm. Okay. Next we have, does the integration recognize whether a working is billable or not billable?
Yes, it does. If work log in Tempo is marked as non-billable, it will be downloaded to your project journal with 100% line discount, which ensures that the line will be transferred to your project planning lines as with a zero billable amount.
Mhm. Okay, and one last question. What if I want to change something in the work log after I have downloaded it to Business Central?
Okay, thank you for this one. That's also a frequent or common question, or a very common scenario. In this case, I need to mention that the most important thing is to respect the single source of truth principle, and that means that you should always make the correction in only one of the systems. Then it depends on when did you spot the issue. You can cancel the invoices, you can reverse the ledger entries, or you can simply cancel the corresponding line in your project journal. Then you would need to go back to your tempo, make the correction there, and re-download the corrected line back to your BC.
Okay, so those are all the questions that are frequently asked to us by our clients. Guys, if you have any questions, please write it down in the comments so Barbara can answer it. And one more thing, Barbara, can you share with us, like one last time, what is the process that people would go through in order to get Tempo integration? Where should they go and what should they do?
Oh yeah, sure. So as you could see in the dedicated part of the presentation, to test the solution, you can simply go to Microsoft App Source and search for Tempo integration. You get on into our Microsoft product offer, where you can just simply click the buy now button, and then you need to go to your Microsoft 365 Admin Center, where you can assign the licenses and download the solution to your test environment. And as I already mentioned, you get a free 30-day trial period with full access, so that you can test everything. There's no commitment if you cancel before the trial period expires, and then it's up to you if you decide to go ahead, or
Mhm.
you're good with just testing the solution, and um, you won't prolong the subscription.
Okay, thank you so much, Barbara. I think that's all for us today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you have any question, we will share with you a follow-up mail after this webinar. We will include the ebook that Barbara presented, a link to her calendar so you can book a demo, and then also the recording of the session if you would like to rewatch it again or share it with one of your colleagues. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining again, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you learned something new. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to us, either to me directly, as you can see On the banner, we are sharing some contact information. You can reach out to us also to the info@onpointsurf.com email address. I'll be very happy if you'd like to make a connection on LinkedIn. We're also inviting you to follow one of our all of our company profiles on LinkedIn. And before I wrap up for good, I have a quick heads up for you, because we have another session coming in early September, and this time we will focus on our DocuSign e-signature integration, including some tips on how to define a precise position of your signature. And that's all from my end. Thank you again. It was such a pleasure to be here today. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a good day.
Magic. 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 Magic.